Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm here for a while today, I hope. I hope I don't start coughing because I have had a terrible time over the last couple of weeks or whatever, a little bit away. And because I've been really sick and I've got the doctor said something that's going around. That's funny, yes. Okay, so I was tested for a lot of things. Couldn't find the thing though, but she said there's so many different things now out there that people get. And they put me on some antibiotics. The coughing fits are really, really bad. I can't even get my breath. But she said my lungs were good, so I really appreciate everybody's comments and you're worrying about me. I'm worrying about you too because I just haven't been on here to show you lots of stuff. I've done so slowly, done some things over the time that I've been away. Sitting here in the lounge room where I am now, my husband won't let me go in the craft room. He told me if I try to go outside, he's going to take the wheels off me gopher. That's my scooter, you know, because he said, well, it's only silly to do that, isn't it? Sorry about that. Now, if I don't get too excited, I shouldn't cough, and if I don't, you know. Anyway, the last video I did before this one, of course, would be the one where I got the haul for the things. And I did say I was going to show you what I did with them. I've told you that in the past, but I don't know if I've come back and showed you that much anyway, so I'm going to show you now what I did with some of the stuff that I bought the other day. Now, as you remember, I got a few doilies, but I haven't actually used all of them yet. I've only used some, so I've still got all these ones left. And I got a bag of laces, and I got a bag of these, oh dear, everything's fallen down. A bag of these, maybe I can just take this up a bit without, oh dear, I haven't knocked that down. I'm sorry about this, it's the best I can do. And a bag of these, like bits of strings. And so there's all that lace in there. And maybe you'll recognise some of the other things as I show them to you. So what I've done is, I've used some of these crochet threads. This one here is a variegated one. And I made some little sort of flowery things. I think there's only two. Did I do two? And I did two of those. See? Aren't they cute? This is a variegated one, but I used two strands and I crocheted these little bits. Okay. I used another sort of one and I did these little bits, little circles. With the same one as that, I think I've used, and I made these big flowers. Then a bit of the lace I used to make one of that flower. I do lots of those flowers all the time. I like those. I used a piece of the fabric off the side of the one of the doily things. Got a bit of a tail here. I better cut that off. And I made this really scruffy flower thing, and I put a piece of the doily in there. They can't see nothing because of the light. Sorry about that. And that's that one, okay? And I made some tassels out of the string threads. So that was fun. Well, it's okay. I don't like the bigger ones. I like these smaller ones that I did. I like these ones. They were made out of a different colour thread, but this is what I've done with the pieces of crochet thread. Plus I used it to sew with as well when I needed something to sew with. I used the crochet thread because there's a really fine one here that was really good to use as a cotton, so I used that one. I don't know what size it is. There's a thing in there. I can't get that out, I don't think. Anyway, it doesn't really matter what size the thing is if you've got something that's only thin, well, that's good fun, isn't it? I mean, these were really easy to make. I mean, that one there I've put stitches around. Like I've done a buttonhole sort of stitch, and this one here I just wrapped that. But all I used for doing that was a piece of card. So I just rolled around the card that way and did those long ones, and then I did that way for the small ones. And I think they turned out really cute, didn't they? See, these things you can use on anything that you want to, really. I mean, and that's really handy if you pick up anything like that, you know, from the opportunity shops for your opportunities, okay? So then I got that bag of lace, so I made this cover I wove the pieces of lace in and out through one another on the piece of fabric that I tore off of the other pieces of work thing that I got. It was a piece of serviette or something, not serviette, a doily thing that I got. I used the fabric off that, and I sewed all these down to it. So these are some of, and I've still got a whole heap of that left of the pieces, because you don't need very big. And some of the pieces I've actually got them closer together, like going across and that way, and others I didn't get so close. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, because I think it looks really good anyway. Then I used these pieces off of one of the doilies. There's a bit of it left there that I cut and I put in there, because I used it as well to go across in under that. And I think it's one piece or two in there. I thought there might be two, but there might be just one, yeah. And these ones here I've cut out off it, you know, just to put a bit of a accent thing on there. I did actually use a piece of pink, which was really, I don't know why I did that, because I never picked that up this time, but I did get it before, so it is actually something that I've got from there. I thought about leaving it like this and making a cover, but then I decided no, I'm not, I'm just... So what I did was I glued down another piece of this same doily thing, supper cloth or something they are, yes, and onto the back of it so you can't see the stitching, okay? And then I've got a journal cover, haven't I? Or you want to make a little purse, but that's, you know, you make your own piece of fabric out of the laces that you get, see? Really easy, because they're not, some of them are cotton and some of them are nylon, and that's, well, I say nylon, they're acrylic-y thing, yeah, nylon, and they look really good though together, don't they? So I think I was really pleased how that turned out, and I was going to put the pages in there, and I thought, well, I'm really getting slow at doing things now, worse than I was. Anyway, don't laugh and don't cough, just settle down, Sonya. So I'm really getting, I'm going to put some pages in this, and then I can put it in this. So this is what I made out of the supper cloth. That was, I haven't finished yet because, you know, like I said, I've been doing a little bit at a time, and I just sort of wanted to do a video today. I said, Jeremy, I need to, you know, catch up with people and that. So I wanted to do this. So what I did was, because that was a lot wider, of course, there's a seam on the back. So I turned it over there and I sewed up the seam. I did it by hand. There's the two seams, and I sewed them together by hand, okay? Then I put them inside out, you would be inside out, and put them together, and I sewed across the bottom that way. I'll explain that a bit better for you so you can... So what you do is you put those two together, right? See, if you've got something like that and it's in the middle, right, it's in the middle here. So if you fold it in half, you're not going to get your pretty picture. So what you do is you fold it like this. Oh, well, it's still folded in half. Stitch it down like that, okay? So that's stitched up. When you do that, you open it like this. You put it down there. Open your seams up, because you don't know, because these are actually like they're sewn, so I left them like that. I did it by hand at stitching. And then I just sewed across here, and then you've got your bag with the front, pretty thing on the front, okay? So all I've done today was I ironed it, and I just turned that over and ironed that, because I'm going to put, I don't know whether I will put something in the top of the drawer together or not, because I thought I might put that in there. When it's made, I might present it in this. Like, what do you reckon? That'll look really cool, won't it, in that? Thought about putting more things on this, but I thought, no, it'll just take away from the really pretty piece of embroidery that somebody's done. And I really didn't want to do that, you know. I did get these beads too, but I haven't actually done anything at all with those. And I did get other things as well, but what I've been working on so far, I think I've done enough for myself as how I feel, you know. So I hope that you can go and find yourself some bargains so you too can go and you know what to look for, you know. I mean, with the pieces of fabric that came off the side and the end of this, I mean the end of it up that way, I made the little flower and he's very skew with, so you don't have to make him skew with. And I put the back on this twice. I put one that I used to put it on too in the first place. And then I backed it with that so it'd be, you wouldn't see the threads and things. And then I'm just going to put some paper in that. I'm sure I will, and make a little journal and put it back in there, okay? And then see, I've got, well, whether you'd put a little, you could put a little tassel on the end of it. Maybe, I don't know, you could use something like that on the end if you wanted to. You could even use some of these on the front of it, you know, to give it a bit more of a lift along if you wanted to do that. It just depends yourself, you know, what you want to do, the look you're going for. But I think I did a lot of, excuse me, I think I did well with what I had. I made from it. These are real easy to make, these little circles. Real easy. I could probably show you one of those, because that way then, at least I've shown you how to do something today, even if it is crocheting. So what I might do first is, well, I'll find some of this one, because I'll make one of these, These are really easy to do. I need a reasonably good thick piece of... See, if you get the thick pieces, it's okay, because they will work really well for doing this sort of thing. I think the white one's thickest too. It is too. It's all right. Look, hang on. No, that's a different bit. No, this one's all right. And I bought these the other day too. I got these at the second-hand place, didn't I? I bought 3 of them, remember? I've actually done it. I'll just show you this too. I finished this, but I didn't do this. I finished this before I got sick, I think. So that's the piece that I did for slow stitching, for the cover for something that I haven't, don't know what yet I've got to put on. I put these flowers on there because I really love those on the front. I've had a few beads, but it's all slow stitched. Well, it was slow because it did take a while to do that. It's all covered in stitches, a whole lot of it. And I think it turned out really good. I like it. So I did that one. I've done a bit more work on this too. I actually finished that there leaf because it wasn't done. It wasn't made at all, and I put that button on there. I did that with my new cottons. So in there now I've got bits, so that's good. I've got my needles in, more needles, good needles that I like, with needle threaders. Haven't actually done glue, I haven't stuck a lot in, but I've done a bit. So there's all my bead needles, and that's pleasing to me. I've got pins on that one. I've got that sewn in. I've got to sew this one. Those two will go on there. Okay. I sewed these 2 in. I've got more needles in there, and I put this pocket. I showed you a bit of me making that one, I think, and then I just finished it the other day to put in there to put these extra needles in. And then I don't have anything there yet because I don't know what to put there. And then on the back here I put this leaf because I want to put my crochet hooks down in there. There's the other one. You know, just if you put them in there, they're going to tip out. Okay, they're going to fall out. Well, I've got paper. I've got packets of needles in there. But if you put your needles in, so I put the leaf up the top so I can stick that down in behind there. Look at that, and it hangs onto it. See. Plus, I'm sticking with the theme of how it goes together. I don't know whether I'm actually going to put a closure on it. Maybe I'll put a bit of. I've got some really nice coloured elastic pieces, you know, that by the metre that I bought. I might put one in, but then that'll wreck the end. I might just leave it like it is. I like it the way it is. I'm really pleased how it turned out, and I might do another one, but I don't know. I'm a bit funny about repeating things. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing so far. But I'll just give you a little quick tutorial on the this, because although it's Monday stitching, and I'm sorry about that, we missed last week. But I couldn't be helped that. So I don't know which one of these I'm going to use. Maybe the little one, because I've got a feeling that's what I've been using. Oh, hang on. No, that's not. What's that? These scissors. Okay. So I've got. This is really exciting, isn't it? Getting back and doing this. I know. I just really have missed doing this. I really have. really miss doing this. I'm sorry I got my nightie on and a towel over the top of myself because for the last week I've not even got out of my nightie until it was time for bathing and getting another one on. So I'm going to do this now. It's very small, but you can see it, I hope. So to start off with, I have maybe I'll do these 2 thicknesses. I don't know. I don't feel. Hang on, I was going to do the white, wasn't I? Let's do a white one, eh? If we can use up these bits. I could do 2 thicknesses, but I only did 1 on that one. I did 2 on that one. I just hope you can see what I'm doing, okay? Should be able to. Now I've got a needle that is a 2.00, okay? Still got a bit of glue on me. And I'm going to I don't actually do any sort of fancy end bit because I just wrap that round. It's holiday too today in Australia. So this was the King's birthday weekend, I think. So we used to catch that around there and bring that back. My daughter was going to come visit me this weekend, but I told her not to because she's pregnant and I don't want her, in case I'm still sick, I don't want her to catch anything nasty that I've got. Not nice, you know. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I go back in the first one in there and I'm going to pull that through like that and close it, okay? So you've got a circle. You might have to get closer up to this or fast or slow it down. So now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Then I'm going to do a double treble, which we call that in Australia, so I don't know what it is in the other ones. But you wrap it round twice, come down through the hole, bring that back through there, and go up and around through 2, up and around through 2, and up and around through 2, okay? And then you do two turns again, go down in the hole, bring it back down there, bring that back up, catch this other bit and bring that through, catch that other bit, bring that through, catch this other bit and bring that through, and tip it around twice, go down in there again, catch that and bring it through, catch that and bring that through, catch this one, whoops, and bring that through, catch this one and bring that through. So that probably could be a little bit smaller, but I can't fancy. I don't think I'll be able to get a smaller crochet hook and do it with that because I'm just not. But anyway, we'll just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go down in there and bring that through and come back through this bit here as well. And you want to just move that over so it's all there, like so, see? And you've got 5 things. There you go again, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, wrap it round twice, go down in there, catch that one, bring him back. Whoops, I must have made a mistake. Do it again, go down in there, bring it back through 2, back through 2, back through 2. And I think if you want to try this, do it on a bigger piece of thread, do it with a bigger piece of thread, please. Might be easy for you to handle. 1, 2, down through there, through that one, through that one, through that one. So I've got 4, so now I just want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it down through there, catch it a bit at the back and bring it up through that one there, okay? So now you've got to move that over. You got 2 bits. Another day I was doing, I thought it might make a butterfly, but I don't know. You just don't know these things, do you? Just keep going what you're making first. Try and master this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do this all the time, wander off onto something else. Okay, so back down through there, grab, whoops, now I'm going to start again. When we drop it, you can pick it up so good as this, you only get one stitch to drop and you can usually find it. You go down in there, bring this back through here, it's a bit loose, back through there, oops, missed him, back through 2, I think it's a bit loose there, Sonya, 1, 2, it is because the needle and the cotton that I'm using. It would have been better off to do a thicker one, but I'm trying to show you what you can do with these things if you find them in the shops. But you can use 2 threads real easy, but just put 2 together, it's easy. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go down in the middle here. That tail's in my way. Go out of the way, tail. I can cut it off now because I've already sealed it underneath all that other. It's been caught under them stitches, so it should be safe. So we get this around there like that and bring it back through here like that. So that's that one. I've got 3 petals now. Now I left at 3 with those other first ones that I did. I did them at 3, the variegated one, but I think I'd rather 5. I think I did 5 others. Yeah, I'd rather these have got 5 on them. Righto. Actually, this is a lot smaller than that other one I used, and that's really strange, but anyway. Now, 3 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. This is a double treble. And in different countries it means different things, so I think that's what it's called in Australia. I can't be true. Well, it's a treble, but you do a double treble, so it's a double treble. Back through 2, back through 2. Now do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other day when I was doing this, I could only get halfway through one and I was exhausted. That weird, isn't it? Your body just can't even do a bit of crochet, but, when you get some means disease. They tested me for corona, rhino, and something else, she said. That she never rang me to tell me I had any of them. So, she said I would have had one of the other, so many, I don't know, she said things that were going round. It's only a little town, but we had a real lot of people. There goes my voice. We had a real lot of people, sorry. We had a real lot of people who got sick, and because they're all just going out there breathing and coughing all over one another. That's why nobody stays home when they're sick. They think they need to soldier on, and that's a pack of rubbish. I'm sorry about that, but I'm sorry. I'm just going to do this little bit and I'll let you go. You don't have to put up with this. Me choking. I think it was because I had a drink of water and it might have been a bit too cold for me. No, I'm supposed to be putting this down in here and coming out there and catching that through there, aren't I? Yes, I didn't, because I undid it. Now we'll go again. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whoops, that's the cord of the camera got caught up in the crochet hook. It's handy. Really, come on, move over there. What's going on here? Yep, it's about time I turn this off because it's starting to get different, isn't it? Everything's starting to go wonky. Anyway, so if you hadn't had any videos of mine to look at, we could have went and looked at the other 2,000 and something that I've made. There's lots of good, interesting things out there that I've done over the years. I was watching one this morning of my own about when I made the little shelf to put the Barbie shoes on, because I was wanting to do something with the Barbie shoes that I got as well, but the Barbie doll shoes, but I don't want to redo the shelf, and I don't know about the jewellery either, because I looked at some of that on Pinterest and it says, well, it's earrings with a what's the name stuck on it, a Barbie doll shoe, and I don't sort of find that exciting. I don't know what I'll actually do with it, because with them I have a really lot of them, as you know, because I got them in the bag the other day, or last time I went out, I mean. There we go. I hope I put the right amount of things on there, did I? Yep. After I finished it, I decided. And if you could just see what I did to end that off, that's really cool. I mean, if you need me to repeat that, I will. But, so then I can actually put them over this if I want to. So when I did these, all I did was put the treble around the outside. That's all I did, but I only made a smaller hole. Same with this, I didn't put as many on at the beginning, to make, you know, because you don't want the hole too big. But if you want to do that, and you can put an inside bit in it, you know, you could always bring in something from your other craft things to put on there. You don't have to stick with these things, but I just sort of wanted to show you what I'd made with what I'd bought, because a lot of the time I forget and I don't remember to tell you when I'm using something where I got it from either. Sometimes I do, but not every time. So anyway, thank you everyone, very much everybody, for your comments and that, and please like and subscribe and whatever else you need to do to come back and see me when when I put up the next video. Can't say for sure, but I'm hoping to be back again tomorrow. I mean, even if I can just sit here and show you some bits and pieces, I might just keep doing that. Just depends whether you want to watch them or not. I don't know if this is very good, or you can see it very well or not, but anyway, you can tell me that, can't you? Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye.